So let's do a flip through of the Enochian. As all the prayers, I recorded them already in the autumn, so you can listen to them. And here's the true seal of God, and behind that you should have the Agla behind. And the throne of God, one description of it, and astrological and planetary correspondences. And the oration to God that is read 3 times in a row, 3 times a day, a 9-day ritual. On the last day of the 9, you start the calling about the king and the king's prince. And that's the first kind of prayer work you do. It's with fasting and 9 days. And then we have the Great Table of Terror, and then you start working on all these books and creating. And then we have the ensigns. Let's see how the censorship lets me to show these signs here. I was taken off the internet while showing these before, so but this is just so that you can get a view. And then we have offices of the Heptarchic royalty, appearances and seals here. And here we have the seals of the prince and the king and the prince and the ministers. And we have Venus here, spirits of the air. And all operations concerning air or aerial creatures goes beyond there. And then we have soul, wisdom and science. And here we have from 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. the ministers rules over fire, second rules over metals, then we have air, then we have storm and hail and water, and the last 2 aren't described in the deep purism. And then we have Mars, Genesis 1:20 to 23, and Exodus 26 to 28. There's a little bit of Shem here as well. And here we have clouds, hail and snow. That is in the old books. And the movements of water, saltness, naval battles from, and distributors of God's judgments upon the waters of the earth, and to deliver unknown substances from the deep. And then we go to Jupiter, and it's all life on earth. And here we have multiplication and evolution of all over the world. And then we go to Mercury, the spirits and bowels of the earth. And we go to Saturn, and fire, wicked spirits and evil men. Cast out evil spirits and doers of evil things. And also revealing of evil men and evil doings and so on. And then we go to King Masa and of Luna. Governs over all the kings of the world and spiritual rulers of nature. Motivate and restrain kings and supports victorious kings. And do harm to evil kings. And here we have a lot of, these are good things when you want to benefit. kings, and then we have harmful, when you want to cause harm to a king. And can bring harm to the ruler and government of evil. And then we come to the prayer of Enoch, that is what you pray for 49 days, and you do the scrying, and you start also doing the angelical calls with this. And you don't start with a prayer of Enoch unless you really feel that you are committed. And it's 49 days non-stop, 3 times a day. And then you also recite callings one at a time, and on the last day you read through all the callings. And this all should be done before any of calling on the wrathful names of God, or any of that should be done, so all this work must be done beforehand. So I kept you up here, and then I will start doing some notes on how to do the second ritual, since this is not Golden Dawn, so it's not the tarot correspondences of Golden Dawn and the colors, and it's all quite different. And what do you call the card I put in front of the videos, the hexagram with the Enochian letters inside, that's the scrying table. You don't cast a circle, you have the table, or in my case I have it written on a paper, and I place my crystal on there and do the rituals on the paper, since you don't always need to have everything that is said. It's the work that you do that matters, and I have it in my book, in my big book. So I just open the book and place it there, and then I have a separate tables of dirt, and I keep everything in the book, so I carry the book along. And this was now, and after you manage to get a hold and understanding of this and have done all the prayers, then you can start to go on the next stages. But you can't hurry it, and things don't happen always the first day you begin. There's an old saying that for the first 18 months all you can evoke is fantasies before you can really get into the real deal. And sometimes, mostly it's true, but sometimes some have a gift and a true calling, and that's when it happens quicker. So have a magical day, and bye for now.